Imagine discovering that someone you thought you knew has been hiding a secret that could shock the world. What if T.I., one of hip-hop's biggest names, has a hidden son, and now leaked footage has surfaced exposing everything? In the next few minutes, we'll break down the explosive claims, show you what the footage reveals, and uncover details that have fans talking non-stop. You won't believe what happens next, and this is where it gets truly messy. T.I. has long been a dominant figure in hip-hop, known for his music, influence, and high-profile family life. But recent events have turned the spotlight in a completely unexpected direction. Allegations have surfaced about a hidden son, and leaked footage has fans and the media buzzing with questions. In this video, we will dive deep into the claims, examine the leaked footage, and reveal insider details that have not been widely reported. You will hear the full story behind these shocking allegations, see the reactions from fans and experts, and discover why this controversy has become one of the most talked about moments in hip-hop recently. You won't believe what happened next when this footage emerged, and this is where it gets really interesting. Stick around because some of the revelations will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about T.I. and his personal life. Before we go further, consider this question. How much do we really know about the private lives of our favorite celebrities, and what happens when secrets come to light? Clifford Joseph Harris Jr., better known as T.I., has built a career as one of hip-hop's most successful artists. From chart-topping albums to acting roles in entrepreneurial ventures, T.I. has cultivated an image of success, influence, and family stability. Fans see him as a devoted father, a charismatic performer, and a public figure who often shares glimpses of his personal life. However, behind the carefully curated social media posts and media appearances, insiders suggest that T.I.'s personal life has complexities that have rarely been discussed publicly. Over the years, rumors of undisclosed relationships and private family matters have circulated. But until now, these claims were largely dismissed as speculation. The recent controversy surrounding an alleged hidden son changes everything. According to reports, this child is not part of the family that T.I. has openly shared with the public. The revelation has sent shockwaves through fan communities, social media platforms, and celebrity news outlets. While T.I. has not fully addressed the allegations publicly, the leaked footage that surfaced recently provides a glimpse into what might be a very complicated situation. What makes this story particularly compelling is the contrast between T.I.'s public persona and the private reality hinted at in these leaks. Fans are asking questions about trust, accountability, and transparency, wondering how much of what they see in public reflects the truth. Experts in celebrity culture note that situations like this can have lasting impacts on reputation, personal relationships, and public perception. And here's the cliffhanger that keeps people talking. Some sources close to the situation claim that the footage is just the beginning, and more revelations may be coming that could further complicate T.I.'s public image. How will this affect his family, his career, and the fans who have supported him for decades? The answers are starting to emerge, and in the next section, we will break down the leaked footage and what it allegedly reveals about the hidden son. The controversy intensified when leaked footage emerged online, reportedly showing interactions between T.I. and his alleged hidden son. While the authenticity of the clips is still under scrutiny, multiple sources confirm that the footage is stirring conversation among fans, media outlets, and even celebrities. In the clips, viewers can see moments that appear private, far removed from the public eye. The alleged hidden son is shown in situations that suggest familiarity with T.I., but the context remains unclear. Some social media users argue that the footage proves a previously unknown relationship, while others caution that the video alone cannot confirm paternity or the nature of their connection. What makes this leak so shocking is not just the content, but the timing. Reports indicate that the footage surfaced shortly after T.I. publicly celebrated his known children and family milestones. The contrast between his carefully managed public image and the private interactions in the leaked footage has fueled speculation about what has been hidden for years. Experts in celebrity culture explain that situations like this can be damaging, even if claims remain unverified. A leaked video provides a visual narrative that the public can interpret, often filling gaps with assumptions. For T.I., the footage has become a focal point for questions about honesty, transparency, and accountability. Fans are asking whether there are other secrets, and whether T.I.'s public persona has concealed aspects of his life that were never intended to be revealed. Adding to the intrigue, Some insiders claim that the alleged son has begun sharing his story directly on social media, creating further tension. Clips, posts, and cryptic messages suggest that he wants the world to know his perspective, raising questions about family dynamics and T.I.'s response. Legal experts note that public exposure of personal family matters can complicate relationships and even influence custody, inheritance, and reputation, making this a story with layers that go far beyond entertainment gossip. And here's the suspenseful twist. Sources hint that this footage may only be part of a larger set of materials, some of which could reveal more intimate details about T.I.'s private life. This has led fans and media outlets to speculate on what else might surface, and how it could further impact T.I.'s career and public image. Could there be other undisclosed family members? Are there conversations, documents, or interactions yet to come that could change the story entirely? In the next section, we will explore the reactions from fans, celebrities, and social media, and how this controversy is spreading across platforms, creating an online storm that even T.I.'s closest associates are watching closely. Some reactions are supportive, others are skeptical, but all contribute to the growing narrative of this messy and highly publicized situation. As soon as the leaked footage began circulating, social media erupted. Fans from around the world flooded platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok with their opinions, theories, and emotional responses. Many were shocked, questioning how T.I. could have kept such a secret from the public eye for so long. Hashtags related to the controversy began trending, with thousands of users sharing clips, screenshots, and personal takes. Some fans expressed outrage, feeling betrayed by T.I.'s alleged concealment. Comments ranged from anger to confusion, with many asking whether this revelation would change the way they viewed his music, his public persona, and his legacy. One recurring sentiment was the question of family integrity. If the claims are true, how does this affect the children T.I. has openly raised? And what are the emotional ramifications for everyone involved? Meanwhile, a segment of the fan base defended T.I., emphasizing that personal family matters are complex and not always suited for public discussion. Supporters argued that even if the allegations are true, T.I. deserves privacy and respect, and that speculation can sometimes be misleading or harmful. These voices highlighted the difference between celebrity curiosity and genuine empathy for the people involved. Celebrity reactions also began pouring in. Some public figures expressed surprise, with many choosing to comment on the importance of privacy and cautioning against jumping to conclusions. Others, especially those with connections to T.I., stayed silent, fueling further speculation about whether they were aware of the situation or involved in damage control behind the scenes. Entertainment analysts have noted that high-profile celebrities often navigate these situations carefully, balancing public statements with legal and personal considerations. The social media storm intensified as influencers and gossip platforms dissected every frame of the leaked footage. Memes, reaction videos, and commentary posts began circulating almost immediately, making the story a viral sensation. The online discourse became polarized. Some users treated it as a shocking revelation that changed the narrative around T.I., while others emphasized that rumors and leaks should be taken cautiously until confirmed. Adding another layer to the story, insiders suggest that T.I.'s alleged hidden son has been actively engaging online, responding to questions, clarifying his own perspective, and even posting content that hints at deeper truths yet to be revealed. This has fueled speculation that the story is far from over, and that more material could surface in the coming weeks. Some fans speculate that T.I. may respond publicly, either to address the claims directly or through a carefully crafted statement. Whatever happens next, it is clear that the controversy is not only a personal matter, but a public spectacle affecting his entire brand. And here's the suspenseful part. While much of the online conversation is focused on the leaked footage and the immediate controversy, there are hints that more revelations could be coming. Legal experts, insiders, and even some entertainment journalists have suggested that the situation could escalate, potentially involving legal proceedings, family mediation, or even further leaks. What exactly could be next? And how will T.I. navigate the storm while protecting both his family and his career? These questions set the stage for an unfolding drama that fans and the media are watching closely. As the story of T's alleged hidden son spreads across the internet like wildfire, it's no longer just a matter of gossip or speculation. The potential legal, emotional, and career consequences are becoming impossible to ignore. For someone like T.I., whose public image has been built on family values, business ventures, and a carefully managed brand, this controversy threatens to shake the very foundation of everything he has built over the years. Let's start with the legal angle. Allegations involving hidden children, especially when linked to leaked footage or documents, can lead to serious consequences. Depending on the nature of the footage and how it surfaced, there may be privacy violations, potential defamation issues, or even legal actions taken to suppress further leaks. If the footage was released without consent, both T.I. and the alleged son could seek legal remedies against whoever leaked it. Lawyers close to the entertainment industry have already pointed out that cases like this can spiral quickly. One moment it's a rumor online, and the next it's a full-blown legal dispute involving multiple parties, NDAs, and confidentiality agreements. But the legal aspects are only one side of the story. There's also the emotional toll this controversy could take, both on T.I. and his family. T.I. has built his image around being a protective father and husband, often appearing alongside his wife Tiny and their children on reality TV and social media. The introduction of an alleged hidden son not only puts strain on his relationship with Tiny, but could also impact how his children view him privately and publicly. Sources close to the family have suggested that the situation has already caused emotional tension behind closed doors. In the entertainment world, perception is everything. When personal controversies hit the public eye, they often bleed into professional spaces, and that's where career impact becomes a major factor. T.I. has long diversified his career, from music and acting to entrepreneurship and activism, but his reputation as a family man has always been central to his brand. If the allegations continue to spread without clarification, endorsement deals, partnerships, and public appearances could be affected. Companies and sponsors typically move cautiously in times of controversy, waiting to see how things play out before committing to long-term collaborations. It's also important to consider how T.I.'s fanbase might respond in the long run. For some, this controversy might feel like a betrayal of trust, particularly for those who saw him as a figure of loyalty and family integrity. For others, the scandal may not change their perception at all, especially in an age where celebrity scandals have become common, and forgiveness often comes quickly if a star manages to address issues with honesty and humility. Still, public forgiveness doesn't come automatically. It often requires a direct response, and so far, T.I. has remained unusually quiet. His silence has fueled even more speculation, with some fans believing he's planning a carefully worded statement, and others wondering if he's waiting for the media frenzy to die down before speaking. The question now is not just whether the rumors are true, but how T.I. will handle the fallout, because his next move could determine whether this becomes a career-defining scandal or a temporary setback. Industry insiders have pointed out that celebrities often consult teams of publicists, lawyers, and crisis managers in situations like this. They strategize every word, every post, every public appearance to ensure that the narrative doesn't spiral beyond control. It's likely that T.I. and his team are doing the same right now, working behind the scenes to assess the damage, verify what information is circulating, and plan a response that both defends his reputation and protects his family's privacy. But there's also a deeper conversation happening among fans and media analysts, one that goes beyond T.I. himself. Many are asking why celebrities often face harsher public judgment than ordinary people, and whether audiences have become too invested in their personal lives. Others argue that when a star builds their brand on family and moral values, the public has a right to expect transparency. It's a complex debate, one that this scandal has reignited in full force. Here's the twist that keeps the story alive. Some insiders claim that this might not be the only secret connected to the situation. Rumors are circulating that other pieces of evidence, messages, photos, or even financial records could soon come to light, providing more clarity or perhaps complicating the story even further. If that happens, the controversy could move beyond gossip and into a full-scale public reckoning, forcing T.I. to confront the issue head-on. And that brings us to the biggest question of all: what happens next? Will T.I. come forward and address the situation directly? Will legal action be taken to silence the leaks? Or will this remain one of those unresolved mysteries that continue to hover around celebrity culture for years to come? Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain. This story has already left a mark on T.Y.'s legacy. Whether he can reclaim control of the narrative or not will depend on how he responds in the coming days. But as the public continues to watch, speculate, and debate, it's clear that this is far more than a fleeting rumor. It's a turning point in how fans perceive one of hip hop's most influential figures.